Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have created this look right here, which is a blue eyeshadow paired with a nude lip, which was done by Makeup by Mario on Kim Kardashian way long ago, but I wanted to give it a go. And this is really pretty. It can be worn with anything. Yeah, I know a lot of people are scared of using blue eyeshadows, and I completely understand why. It's quite intimidating using bright colours, but once you kind of learn the shape of your eye and where to put them, it makes it so much easier. If you want to learn how to create this look, then please keep watching.
Hello everybody! Today I'm going to start with priming my face with Benefit POREfessional, well, the centre of my face. And then I'm going to go in with Makeup Forever HD Foundation in N153. And I'm using the Sigma F82 brush to apply this. I really like using this brush for foundation because it has a dense round head and it gives me the coverage that I want, and it also makes it look flawless. Once I've finished applying the foundation with a brush, I go in with a damp beauty blender and I push all that foundation into my skin just to make it a bit more skin-like. Then I'm going to go in with LA Girl Pro Conceal in orange, and I'm going to apply this in areas where I have a bit of pigmentation, so under my eyes and around my mouth, and I'm just going to colour correct those areas. Then taking the NARS Creamy Concealer in, what colour is this? Custard. NARS Creamy Concealer in Custard. I'm going to apply this to all the areas which I want to highlight, so under my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, upper lip and my chin area. I never used to like the way that this turned out on its own, but using the orange concealer underneath really helps not make it go grey. So when you have medium skin tone like I do, you need sort of like a peachy and yellowy undertone to your concealer, and that will give you a really beautiful highlight without making you look like you're sick. I'm going to leave the highlight just to make it go a bit tacky, and I'm going to start contouring in the normal areas, so the cheekbones, the forehead, the jawline, and then I'm going to use a cool tone contour to contour my nose. This right here is the Smashbox contour kit, and the other contour I used was the LA Pro Conceal in Beautiful Bronze. Once I did the nose contour, I decided to take the highlight up the nose on the side a tiny bit just to make my nose area look a bit smaller. Then going back in with my damp beauty blender, I'm going to gently push this product into my skin, and I want to be careful that I don't go outside these zones that I've created. And the reason being is because I want to keep that really structured highlight and contour, because that's the kind of look that Mario always does on Kim. When it comes to blending out the nose contour, I prefer to use my fingers because it warms up the product a bit more, and you want it more blended than the other areas on your face. You don't really want such a harsh nose contour. Well, you might do, but it doesn't really look that great in person. It looks fantastic in pictures, but not in person. Taking the MAC 130, I'm going to blend out all the contour areas on my face, and I do this by pushing that product, so basically blending out that harsh line. I don't really want to go outside of the contour zones. Then taking the Nye Banana Powder, I'm going to almost bake my under eye, well, just all my highlight zones. I'm applying this with a damp beauty blender just so that I don't overly apply it. So I'm not using too much product like you would normally do in baking. I'm just going to apply enough product, and I'm going to smooth that out with my beauty blender. Now Kim always has really prominent highlight and contour, so I'm going to add some more of this powder to my jawlines just to make that area pop a little bit more. And then I'm going to add a tiny bit more just around the bottom of the mouth, just to give that area a bit of a lift. I'm not going to let that powder sit for too long, so I'm going to take the Sigma F35 highlighter brush and I'm going to brush off all that excess powder. And taking the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC42, I'm going to lightly dust this over the areas which I haven't highlighted to create almost like a transition shade for my contour. Taking the two lighter contour colours from the Kat Von D contour kit, I'm going to deepen out those contour areas. Now that the face is practically done, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz and I'm going to define my brows. For this look, Mario didn't actually do such a harsh brow, he just filled them in. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just filling out the areas where my brow is sparse. To prime my eyes, I'm going to use the Benefit Stay Don't Stray primer. This is really nice because it's really thin and it's easy to apply, and it gives you a really nice light coverage. Then going back in with the MAC Studio Fix powder in NC42, I'm just going to apply that to the crease because there's not so much colour in the crease for this look. Now for the fun part, I'm going to take this really beautiful blue colour from Illamasqua. It's the Liquid Metal in the colour Superior, I believe it is. I'm going to start by applying this with the MAC 242 close to my eyelashes as I possibly can, and then build upwards. The key to doing such a bold look is to stay low on your eyelids. So I'm going to keep building and building, but I'm going to make sure I stay well below my crease. Once I've created that round shape on my eyelid, I'm going to go in with this blue powder shadow, also from Illamasqua, and I'm going to apply this with my finger into that liquid metal colour, just because it gives it much more of a dense colour look. And also because I didn't want any fallout, and there's less likely to be any fallout if you apply it with your finger than when you do with a brush. Then I'm going to take the MAC 214 brush and I'm going to apply the tiniest bit of that blue shadow onto it right at the tip, and I'm going to use this to blend out the top of that shadow. I'm going to take that same liquid metal colour and I'm going to apply it to the lower lash line from underneath the lashes. I'm going to keep building that slowly and edge towards the inner corner because I don't want too much colour on the inner corner. And then you want to join that up on the outer corner to the top eyeshadow. Then I'm going to go back in with that blue eyeshadow and a flat liner brush. This one is from Eco Tools. I'm going to set that liquid metal colour. Then going back in with the MAC 214 and no extra colour on the brush, I'm just going to soften out that lower lash line. And then the same on the other side. Then taking this black eyeliner pencil from Pixi, I'm just going to tightline the upper and lower waterlines. I wanted the look to have more of a deeper black liner, so I went in with my Smoulder from MAC and I just darkened up those waterlines. I could see that my eyebrows were starting to go a bit crazy, so I glued those homies down with a bit of NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. And I added a tiny bit more colour to the tails of my brows. Then taking MAC Brulee, I'm just going to highlight the top of my brow bones and the inner corners of my eyes. Now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm going to go in with the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara and I'm going to coat both the bottom and the upper lashes with this. Now people always say to me, how do you put mascara on and don't get it onto your eyelids? And what I do is when I put the top lashes on, or the top mascara on, I look downwards, and when I do the bottom lashes, I look upwards, and that stops it from transferring. Now you can leave it like this, or you can apply some lashes. I use Huda Beauty Jade lashes. For blush, I'm going to mix a combination of Copper Tone and Pink of Peach, and I'm going to apply this very lightly to the apples of my cheeks and upwards. And then taking Well Dressed, also by MAC, I'm just going to apply this to the apples of my cheek, and it gives it kind of like a youthful glow. For lips, I'm going to go in with the NYX Cosmetics Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is the shade London. It's a really nice nudie kind of colour. And then I'm going to top that off with this lipstick from YSL, which I will name down below because I can never remember this one, but it's such a beautiful colour. And then sadly, my camera had stopped recording, I don't know why, but I added a tiny bit of the Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop to the higher points of my cheeks and some of the highlight areas of my face, and that is the look completed. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and I will see you in my next video.